Alright guys, so today we're going to put some cosmetic mods onto it, and we're going to go over some other stuff that we just got in for the Mustang. So, a couple things we got in here. In this box we got some 1000cc fuel injectors.
For the twin turps.
So, there's a 1000cc fuel injector. But those are going to go on the car whenever we go and put the twin turbos on. So stay tuned for that video, but today we're not going to put these in. So next, we do have a hood strut kit to go on the car, so that way when we pop the hood we don't have to use that thing that's stuck in the middle. We'll put that on today. That's going to go on the car. We also have some brake light covers that we're going to put over there to tint out those brake lights a little bit. And then the last thing that we got for the car is we're going to throw on this deck panel. It's going to take away this GT symbol right there, so that way rolling down the road no one's able to tell it's the 5M until they get up beside it. But I like the look. I want to get rid of that chrome, so that's why I went with one of these. But that's everything we got in the box, and so I guess now we'll start installing it. Alright guys, so we finally got this thing on. So as you can see, no more chrome, and now it's just flat black, and you can't tell it's a GT anymore unless you get up beside it. So I like the look of it. It's a pretty easy install, pretty quick. It's still nice and strong. It still holds. You can still lift the tailgate from it. So
here, so let's get it up under here. Let's look at those bolts that we had to take out. So
all you really got to do is just pop these two covers off on both sides, undo these two bolts right here.
I believe those were 9/32 was the size of the socket we needed for that.
Then you just pull the rest of this thing off, pull it off, and you're good to go. Pop the other one on, unscrew the backup camera.
Also like just a helpful piece of advice is whenever we started messing with the camera, I believe it was a 1/4, is there's two bolts holding the camera on, and we had to use those. It was a different size than the 4 bolts to take off the actual deck lid, but I believe it was a 1/4 socket, and that was how we got the camera loose. But it's back in place and it looks good. So also, just to say it, at the moment for some reason we put it in reverse to make sure everything looked okay. The lines are not on the camera, but now that it's all screwed back in place, we know the camera works. We just don't have lines at the moment. So, I mean, worst case scenario, probably an easy fix. Let's here, I'm gonna follow James over here. Let's have a look. Here, put it back in reverse.
They're there.
Yeah. So now that it's all back in place,
Two lines are back.
the lines are back. So it looks like next we've got taillight covers and hood struts.
Alright, so now we'll start the taillight covers.
Alright, so James will tell you a little bit about it, but here is the finished product.
So we've cleaned up the rear end of this car, and yeah, we got some tinted caps on the brake lights. No more chrome. GT badge right here on the deck lid. Coming around, got this too. I do still want to get rid of the chrome on the exhaust tips, so I'm thinking about going with the Corsa Extreme black tips exhaust. Whenever we get that thrown on, that'll get rid of all the chrome on this back end of the car, and then we'll have just a little more chrome to get rid of once we get rid of the side 5.0 badges and then the pony on the front. After that, this car will be chrome free. Well, as you can see, these things went on really easily. It's literally, if Kenny, you want to come up here, watch this. Literally just grab up underneath. Literally just Velcro.
So,
2 things of Velcro on the inside and outside.
yeah, you just had to take the adhesive strip off. And
then whenever you want to put them back on,
bingo.
It doesn't get any easier than that.
Why don't you go cut the car and we'll see what these look like with the lights. So, you can see, I mean, they're still obviously really visible. I mean, they look pretty good. So, well, I guess it's time for the hood struts.
Alright, let's do it. Let's spin the car around and get the hood struts in.
Hey guys, and I guess for the last part of our video, we're going to put some hood struts on the Mustang, and this is what they look like disassembled. And the purpose of this is pretty much just to kind of clean up the engine bay. We won't need to use the rod anymore to hold the hood up. They will be mounted here in the back, obviously, and we'll just walk you through that and talk about how hard it was and, you know, give you a good review. So stay tuned.
Alright guys, so we just got them done installed. As you can see, they look real good. We're going to end up taping this out of the way so that way that's not hanging on anything, but as you see, tapes goes up real nice. They connect nice. It works smooth. See?
Yeah, you wanna grab onto it. Otherwise, it kind of likes to. Once it gets to the top there, it likes to throw itself up. But
yeah, it does. It likes to throw the hood, especially if you have a lighter one that's not stock. But as you can see, looks like it works pretty well.
it definitely cleans it up.
We'll probably end up taking this off right here because we don't need it anymore. Or maybe keep it on just in case one of these things breaks, or I don't know, but we'll look into it. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay tuned. We have, hopefully, everything goes to plan in the next 2 days. From now, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but 2 days from now, we hopefully will start the twin turbo build on the car. We have all the parts. The fuel injectors came in. You guys saw those back here. So hopefully 2 days from now, we're going to start building on this car.
So stay tuned and give us a subscribe. And if you like the content we're putting out, give us a like.